black men and women had continued to get married and men led the women and children in the right way to go, would black people be in the condition that they are now?
No.
And so why not go back to that rather than blaming someone else for it? Because the black people gave up their lives by giving it to the Democrats under Lyndon B. Johnson, when they said, we'll take care of you, but you gotta, you gotta not have a man, you have government programs. And then
and why would they suggest that?
To leave.
They suggested that for a reason, right? Because they probably seen in the future that it would probably be a fucked up situation if they created that, right?
No, it became an effed up situation because they gave into it.
Well, you remember,
and it was encouraged by
Jacob gave his birthright to his brother for a bowl of beans, a pot of beans.
Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob or Esau. Yeah, Esau.
Where's Jacob now?
It doesn't matter. We're Jacob now?
Yeah.
He's in us. We're Jacob.
I rest my case.
We're Jacob.
He should be in the ground.
No, he's in us. It's DNA.
But listen, would black people be in that condition had not they given up the men for the government?
No, they wouldn't, Jesse.
They would not. So why not fix that situation rather than blaming white people?
The only way you're going to fix that, Jesse, is with a new religion.
No.
Yes.
The only way you're going to fix that is by black men returning to God and then getting married and having children and being in control of their family.
As a Christian?
Huh?
As a Christian?
As a man, period.
No, as a Christian, I'm asking.
It will help to be a Christian, yeah.
It would help? So
Yeah.
as a Christian, yes?
Because Christianity is the best religion on this side of heaven.
And Christianity is based upon Christ, right?
Right.
Right. And if you're worshiping a white Christ and you know subconsciously he's not a white Christ, you're going to have conflicting views later too. You're not going to be solid. That's why you need a new religion, because this isn't going to work. We're at the day and age, everybody knows he wasn't white. Even the white people know it.
What religion should he be?
You think the KKK would operate the same way if they accepted that Jesus was black?
What's a new religion? A black Jesus?
Truth.
How has it helped black people to believe that Jesus was black?
The new religion, Jesse, is man, woman, child.
That's always been around.
No, it's different. It's man, it's woman, it's all type of stuff, yeah.
But would it help black people to believe that Jesus is black?
It'll make it, yeah.
But they have been believing that for a long time, and they only gotten worse.
White people have to say it. White people have to come out and say, you know what, this was just because every time I see, like, even the people you've interviewed, it's like you see people and they say, well, it doesn't really matter, he's a spirit. But if I say you want to get paid, right, you say you need $1,000 for your payment, I say, well, let me give you $1,000 in pink $100 bills. You'll say, this ain't the right color, because color represents something. And if that bill doesn't show up the same color as you expect it to be, you're not going to have the same amount of trust, even though you may trust me. What I'm saying that it's real money is just pink, but at the same time, you're going to feel better if it's blue.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you think the color of Jesus,
the truth,
will impact black people?
Yeah, the truth.
So if they found out that Jesus was black.
No, if white people came out and said, look, he was black. We had to do it like
black
this.
People would get better?
Yeah, and white people.
Then black people stop hating whites. They would get married, have their babies, if white people said that.
It all starts with religion, Jesse.
So can y'all start saying that?
No problem.
Okay, they'll start saying Jesus was black. We see how it works.
That's a start.
Yeah.
We got Travis there.
This 7 point says you want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. Do you believe in police brutality?
Yes and no.
Give me one answer or not.
From experience, both sides. I've had the police brutality where I didn't do nothing, and then I also had the situation where I was talking too much.
So
yes
all
no.
the police beat you or just one?
It was a couple, I'm from Detroit, so, I've had encounters with situations, police, they might run up on you and just start beating the hell out of you. You're a child, you're 16, 17 out in the street, they might just do that. Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Were you doing something bad when they ran?
No, just hanging out. Probably shouldn't have been hanging out. Yeah, probably shouldn't have been hanging out.
In a place you shouldn't have been?
Yeah, probably 7, 8 people with you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they call it gang squad.
So do you believe in police brutality?
Do I believe it exists?
That it exists, yeah.
I believe that there's insecure white people that want to go home to their families.
How about
and we call that police brutality. And we call that police brutality.
Do you believe police brutality exists?
If it's under what I said, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yes.
Do you believe that black on black brutality exists?
Most definitely. Like if you put any type of living thing in a small area with limited amount of resources, they're gonna be some conflict.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just what it is. If you have limited amount of resource, limited amount of area, it's going to be, you put mice, anything, it's going to fight each other.
So blacks are killing each other because they have limited amounts
The resources,
of
yeah.
resources.
And you're containing a
Meaning that
little
they
area.
have more money and food and all that.
If my personal opinion, which I probably shouldn't say, but I feel like personally, one thing I would like to do, I would like to get the Arabs and the Indians out of the black neighborhoods, you know, like period. It doesn't make sense. I'm from Detroit. I've been in the ghettos of, or not the ghettos, but the hoods of Decatur or whatever. And it's the same thing no matter where you go. Indiana, they're all like, hey, brother, you know, all this stuff, and they're taking your money. I asked them, how do you know we like Colt 45? How do you know we like pigskins? And who's telling you this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the Arabs don't like the blacks.
Probably don't.
No, they don't like them. That's
But
why
I mean,
they
but
enslave you.
everybody's obsessed with black people for some reason. They can't stop talking about us.
Oh,
and we
I
have
know.
no power, we have nothing, and no money, nothing, and everybody talks about
I
us
know
and hates us
why.
for some reason.
I know why.
Why? Why is that?
Because blacks are the most
Influential.
hated group of people on this side of heaven, because the blacks are so angry and mean and nasty and afraid and begging and whining and complaining that most people don't like them anymore.
That's true.
They're sick of them.
That's true. Me too.
You're sick of them too?
Yeah.
You're sick
But I
of
love
black
them.
people?
Yeah, but I love them
And why do you love them?
because that's my duty. That's what
Why
I'm
are you
supposed to do.
sick of them?
For what you just said, because of the complaining. Like even like in the sense of like if I say, okay, I understand what Trump is saying, you know?
Yeah.
It's like people automatically turn negative to you. And it's like, so if I say I like Hillary or if I like anything that you say, I'm good. And it's like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I asked you,
Right.
what is a coon? It's like, I started thinking about it. I was like, because I watch you, Jesse, and you're a very intelligent, you know how to listen, right? And I notice when people ask you a question, how you skip past their questions, what you don't like them doing to you, but you do it, they're not as determined as you are, right? So like with Tyreek, when he asked you about the Jews being stupid because of them being put into the Holocaust, and you just changed the subject.
The Jews being stupid?
Yeah, because you had brought up a point of, he kept saying white supremacy. You said, well, the black man, he must be stupider than the white man if the white man is able to do all this stuff, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You're right.
You have to be stupid to give up your rights to bear arms to anyone.
Yeah, Stacey Abrams is talking
The
about
government.
that.
Yeah, Stacey Abrams, same thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So isn't that stupid?
Definitely.
Yeah. So I was right there.
No, I was saying that you averted his question. No, you were right about this the supremacy thing, but he brought up the Jew and you didn't answer it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
that those people that you catch up, they don't do you like that. They don't see it.
Do you have questions for me before we run out of time?
Yeah. Are you a man?
Yes. How about you?
Yeah, definitely. Why haven't you chosen to have a woman to be a head over your woman? Or a
Why
woman
wasn't I chosen to?
No, why haven't you chosen to do that?
It wasn't in God's plan for me yet. Doesn't mean it would never happen. But I literally thought that I would grow up and have 10 kids. That was my plan. I wanted to get married, have 10 kids. Unfortunately, I had one out of wedlock. And I didn't want to do that again because my son ended up suffering, not having me there. And so I didn't want to, if I couldn't do it right, I'm not going to do it. Is it wrong to have children out of wedlock?
Hell no. Who says it's wedlock?
Huh?
Who says it's wedlock?
What do you mean?
Who says it? Who's saying this? Who's
Is it
saying
wrong to have children without being married?
what is marriage?
A man and a woman get married.
You mean having a ceremony?
Uh-huh.
So is it okay
Under God. Is that wrong?
do you get divorced under God or the devil? Do you get
Divorce is that of Satan, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But let me ask, is it wrong for men and women to get married and have children?
No, not at all.
Oh, but what do you mean then? What is marriage?
Because like I don't know if you've seen the other thing that I sent in, but like basically I believe that anytime a man and a woman have sex, you have a child, you guys are married. I don't know, like that's my person.
Oh, that's wrong though.
How do you figure?
So you can have sex with sluts. And you can be a slut maker.
But if you have a child with her, then that's
a
your
bastard
wife.
child.
A bastard child.
Yeah.
These
Well,
are just terms you're just saying.
No,
but it
when you're
doesn't- it doesn't mean the same
married,
thing.
you're doing it under the umbrella of God. When you're not married, you're doing it under the umbrella of Satan, so you don't have a chance.
But in that case, Jesse, there would be no divorce. You can't. God, whatever God is putting together, no man can put
But most
asunder.
marriages are not put together by God.
But you said they were. If you get married.
No, a lot of people get married, but not by God. They're brought together by Satan and their lust. That's why they don't work.
You feel alone?
I feel alone?
Do you feel alone with black people? Do you feel connected with black people?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't feel connected to any people.
Me either.
I'm connected to God, and there are people who believe in God and children of God that are my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But I'm not I don't feel connected. I don't feel disconnected.
Do you feel that black people will do well in the future, or do you think that?
That's a good question. I don't think they're going to do well until they become individuals, until they start thinking for themselves, until they know themselves, until they drop the anger.
Do you really feel that the wall should be put up?
100%. Around the borders, the big beautiful wall around
The
the
only
borders.
issue I have about that is that what if I do something I want to get out this country?
Then you fly out. We just won't let you in illegal, but you can leave anytime you want.
I definitely.
Are you for the wall?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, people always talking about they put them in the kids in the cave. But if I go rob a bank to pay my rent, they're gonna take my kids.
You going
man.
to it? That's right.
And I'm never gonna I'm not gonna know where they at.
That's right. And then especially if you come illegally, you should expect those things to happen if you get caught.
Right. And I grew up in a poor neighborhood. We couldn't go to the rich neighborhood and just go in their house and say we want better housing.
You're in the wrong party, man.
I'm in the right party, man. I'm helping my
you
people,
do not
man.
belong in the Black Panther. We gotta get you
There's
out.
there's nowhere to go.
Yeah,
Justin.
you can help us because you got the right idea but the wrong party.
I don't think I'm the wrong party.
You need to get out of the Black Panther Party because they're never gonna agree with you.
He's never disagreed with me.
What's his name? Hashim?
Hmm.
He's never gonna agree with you,
He's never disagreed with me.
but he hasn't agreed either.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WG, on our Channel 1 Life Many Season. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be coming back with more pieces. Please put your comments in the comment section below. You know how we like to close it out. Just like to remind ourselves that we always remember we got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You keep smiling. Bye for now.